adjust for where you are in your practice today, know that I support that 100%. And if there's something that we can, like a question about an exercise or something after class, let me know. What else? I think that's it. I'm going to give everyone a mute and we'll get started. We don't need any props. Having said that, if there's something that you need for your own practice, go ahead and grab that. Cameras on, cameras off, completely up to you. Okay, spiel over. Let's move. Okay, got it. Can you see my mat okay? Thumbs up? Yeah? Okay, perfect. And you can hear me okay? Okay, great. Let's have a start on all fours. So coming on down onto quadruped, hands and knees. And let's organize ourselves where we have our knees in line with the hips. And I like to have the hands just a little bit in front of the shoulders. Spreading your fingers out and wide, grounding down to the mat. Press yourself away from it. Begin to hinge your hips back. Lift the hips away from the heels and come back to our starting position. Hinge the hips back towards the heels. And come back to all fours. We'll do this one more time. And then the next iteration, when we come up, let's shift the weight forward over the wrists, keeping the neck long and in line with the rest of the spine. Hinging the hips back on the exhale. Coming forward on an inhale. One more time here, exhale, rocking back. Inhale, going forward over the wrists. Come back to all fours. And now from here, extend your right arm out in front of you. Like around your cheekbone area. Waking up the muscles in your back, in the spine. And then lowering your right arm down. Grounding with your right arm, lift your left arm away. And up and line with your cheekbone. And then lowering the left arm down to the mat. Grounding down through both hands, both arms. Turn your head and look over your right shoulder. So moving the neck, which is part of the spine. And then coming back to center. Looking over your left shoulder. And there may be a difference in terms of the range of your neck. And then coming back to center, knowing that that's not good, bad, right, or wrong. Shifting the hips back again. From here, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. So now we're coming up into a twist. Gaze, look up at your right hand. And then take the right arm back down to the mat. Your eyes follow the movement. Ground with your right, twist, lift, rotate to the left. Looking up at the left hand, and then the left arm, back down to the mat, eyes follow. Rolling back up from that low back and middle back first, then moving through the head and the eyes. Swing your legs around, you pick which side. Hands free, come up and drive your hips forward. So you're coming up into a hip drive. That's it. And then we'll take a seat. So we come back to our mat, arms come down, and swing the legs around. Scooch to the center of your mat. Take your feet out as wide as your mat. Hands are down beside you. And we'll sway the hips from side to side. So rocking to the left, and then rocking to the right. As you rock the left, look over your left shoulder. And then as you look, or rock over the right, look over your right shoulder. Opening up the chest and drawing your shoulder blades together. We'll do this one more time each side. Over to the left. And then over to the right. Coming back to center. Walk your feet back hip width distance apart. Sweep both arms out in front of you in line with your shoulders. Extend your right leg out and stack your spine. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Lengthening the spine. From here, you're going to thread the needle. So you're going to take your right arm and you're going to thread it underneath the left leg. So arms are up, nice and tall. You already know how to breathe. So think about lengthening the breath. Long inhale in. Longer exhale out. Right arm threads underneath the left, and you look towards your left armpit. And your left arm is in your periphery. You reach the right arm back up towards the ceiling as you stack and lengthen the spine. Long inhale in. Long exhale out. Again, right arm threads under. Reaching, 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 and back up. Last time. Right arm threads under as you twist. And back up to center. From here, arms down by your sides. Lengthen left leg long. Drag right foot up along the mat. Arms reach up. Again, think decompression of the spine as your arms reach up. Left arm threads underneath the right, and you twist, and your right arm is in your periphery, and your left arm is reaching, and we come right back up. Again, we twist. And we come back up. Repetition. Again, last time here. Twist. And reach all of the way back up. Now from here, you're going to open your arms back out, down by your sides. Drag your left foot back up along the mat. Walk your feet back out to the corners. And revisit the exercise we did a moment ago, where we were swaying side to side. We're going to start to layer on some pieces. So as you sway your knees and your hips over to the left, your right arm is going to sweep up beside your right ear. And then you sway to the right, and your left arm comes up. You got it. Yeah. Opening up the chest, gaze, look up, and twist and switch. Reaching up and reaching up. We'll do this one more time each side. Over and lift, and over and lift. And then from here, both hands come back to the mat. We'll walk the feet back hip width distance apart. Sweep both arms out in front in line with the shoulders. Lengthen one leg, lengthen the other. Flex your feet. Ground your legs to the ground. So you can feel your quads working. You can feel your seat working. From here, we're going to roll down. So we begin moving through our tailbone. Eyes stay forward. We continue the journey down. Lower back, middle back, shoulder blades, head. Arms are going to stay up towards the ceiling. Drag one foot up along the mat, followed here by the other. Sway your knees and your hips to the right and reach your arms halfway behind you. Reach the arms back up towards the ceiling and bring the knees and the hips back to center. Sway the knees and the hips over to the left and take those arms halfway behind you. Bring the knees and the hips back to center and the arms come back. From here, arms are going to open out to a T formation, and we'll change the organization of the wrists by having the palms face up. Little pulses here with your arms. Your spine is in a relaxed neutral. So there are curves to the spine. We're not trying to shape shift at all or change the shape of the low back. We'll go here for 3, 2, and 1. From here, reach the arms back up towards the ceiling. Look at the tops of your hands. From here, we're going to practice flexing and move and bending the middle of our spine. Look at the bridge of the nose. Lift the head up. So the tops of the shoulder blades are coming up off of the mat. Your neck is long. From here, lengthen your right leg long and away from you. Lengthen your left leg long and away from you. Keep your arms where they are and lower the head down. Long inhale in. Longer exhale out. Look down at the bridge of the nose. Lift the head back up. So we're bending the middle of the spine, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders up. Drag one foot up along the mat, followed by the other. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Look at the bridge of the nose. Lift up. So we can inhale to come up and then exhale to lift that extra inch. And you're getting the breath out from the lungs. And then from here, extend one leg, extend the other. Inhale to start to lower down. Exhale to complete it. Arms open all of the way up to a T. Now with your palms facing up. From here, you're going to sweep your arms down by your sides. And now palms down. Okay, flexing both ankles and stretching the toes by pulling them towards you. You're going to lift, or we together are going to lift your right leg off of the mat in line with your hip. And then you're going to take your left arm and reach your left arm in line with your left hip. We're going to be moving sideways. So your right leg and your left arm travel away from your center and they pull back to your center. So moving sideways in opposition. Left arm, right leg. Checking in all of the time. Checking in the muscles of the face. Can you relax your jaw? How is that left hip doing? Is it bobbing around? What are the strategies that we can use to keep that left hip still? So I like to use the foot. Anchor the foot down to the mat. We'll go one more time. And then you'll lower your left arm and lower your right leg. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Here we go, opposite. So flexing the feet and lifting the left leg up now in line with your hip. And then right arm up in line with the hip. Energy reaching out from your fingertips, out from the heel of your foot. And we take the arm and the leg and we travel away. And we take the arm and the leg and we come back to center. And again, out and away and coming right back to the middle. Checking in. How is the right foot? Flexed. Right leg anchored to the mat. Face relaxed. And as well, check in with your left hand. Is it deck gripping against the mat? Can you soften that a little? So we use and conserve the energy. We use the energy that's needed and we conserve the rest. 2 more times here. Away from center, coming back to center. 1 more. Oh, and back. We lower the right arm. We lower the left leg. Drag 1 foot up, drag the other. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Looking at the bridge of your nose. Inhale to come up. Exhale to come up that extra inch. Okay, so from here, we're gonna move into the 100. You're going to lift your right leg up to a tabletop. Lift your left leg up to a tabletop. From here, extend both legs up to a 90. Pull your arms down so they are mid outer thigh. So you have room to pump your arms. Looking down, we begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vigorous arm pump. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Bend the knees right in towards the body. Let your heels come to your seat. Lower your arms. And lower your head. Next 50, right? So the 100 is an exercise designed to get your blood pumping and heart rate going. The iteration of this is if you want to take your legs to a 45. Everything's going to move together. Here we go. Extend the legs up to a 90. Lift the arms, lift the head. You can choose to take your legs to your 45. Here we go, we pump. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Bend the knees right into the body. Heels to the seat, arms down, head down. 1 foot to the floor, followed by the other. Now we'll shape shift the spine and come into an imprint. Lift your hips up off of the floor. So you're coming up into bridge, which is an inversion. Think less about squeezing your bum. Think more about rooting your feet. Can you press your feet further into the mat? Extend and open the front of your hips. Your tool, arms. Anchor your arms down to the mat. You're going to let your right hip dip so your left hip is hiking up towards the ceiling. Then you pick your right hip back up You release your left hip and you hike your right hip up. And you come back to the middle. You dip your right hip down as you hike the left up. You lift, lower your left hip, hike the right hip up towards the ceiling. And back up. From here, coming down from your bridge. Upper, mid, lower, tailbone. You got it. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Again, shape shift the spine, moving into imprint. Press your feet down into the mat and lift yourself up again into bridge. Okay. So from here, you're going to extend your right leg out in line with your left knee. So you kick your right foot out. Can you push your left foot into the mat more? Whew. And then bend the right knee, lower the right foot, back to the mat. Left leg kicks out to meet the right knee. Right foot really pressing into the mat. Left knee bends, left foot back. Not done yet. Taking that right knee right into the body. Extending the right leg up towards the ceiling. Pulling your right leg down to meet your left knee. Lift the right leg all of the way back up. Bend the right knee right into the body. Lower the right foot to the mat. Here we go. Left knee right in. So you're not stopping at tabletop. Bringing the leg all of the way in. Then extend the leg all of the way up. And now pull the left leg down halfway. Left leg reaches all of the way back up. Bending all of the way in. Lowering all of the way down. Release the spine. Upper, mid, lower, tailbone. Sway your knees and your hips to the right. Take your left arm all of the way back behind you. Share with you where I feel it through the whole left side of the body. And then left arm back down by your side. Sway the knees and the hips past center, over to the left. Right arm reaching all of the way back behind you. Same thing here, workspace through the right side of the body. And then the right arm back down by your side. And the knees and the hips returning back to center. Okay, let's move into the series of 5. First, we do the roll up. Extend one leg out, extend the other. Flexing your feet. Bringing your legs as close together as you can. Arms reach up towards the ceiling. We lift the head on an inhale. On an exhale, we come up and we continue the journey forward to stretch the spine. The neck is long, energy drawing you in and back. The arms stay in line with the shoulders. We come back up. We go down. We roll down through the tailbone, the lower back, the shoulder blades to the mat, and the head. We do it again. Look at the tops of the hands like you were a window. Flex the feet, heavy with the backs of the legs. We come up On an inhale, exhale, up and over. This trajectory of an arc. Now, we stretch forward 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Then we come back down and down and down. Consistently at the intersection of stretch and strength. Open the arms back out to a T, now with your palms facing up. Drag your right foot up along the mat. Drag your left. Draw your knees right in towards your body. Feeling that stretch and heaviness on your low back. And wrap your arms around your legs. Use the strength of your arms. Pull your legs towards you and rock a little side to side. I say this in pretty much every class because I believe it's important to talk about the why we practice something. So it's not just arbitrary. The reason why we practice this rolling is so it's a massage for your low back. We'll come back to center, and now we move into the series of 5. So one of the principles of Pilates is flow. So we're gonna flow pretty quickly through this series, starting with single leg stretch. So the arms reach up towards the ceiling, and then from here, we're going to look at the bridge of the nose and lift the head, neck, and shoulders, again, up off the mat. So we're bending the spine. Left leg is going to extend out and away, in line with the hip. So we're not dropping it. It's in line with the hip. Now, your hands. Right hand comes to the ankle, left hand comes to the knee. The knee isn't dropped. So it's right up and in towards your cheekbone. Elbows are wide. Okay, so this is the shape. And then we switch. So single leg stretch, reaching one leg away from you and the opposite leg right in towards the body. Now your heel is to your bum, so you're pulling. So you have that hamstring and glute connection the whole time. And the heel to the bum also shows up when we practice rolling like a ball. We'll go here for 3. If you need to take a break, you lower your head down and you continue the move. For 2 and 1. Both legs right in towards the body and then lower the head down. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. We're now moving into double leg stretch. Look at the bridge of the nose. Inhale to come up. Exhale to finish it. Now your arms and your legs reach away from each other. You circle your arms and you bend your knees and your hands come back to your ankles. So I love this exercise because your arms and your legs are reaching far away. Then you gotta circle and come back in. So your arms are doing something different than your legs. You can lower your head down and then lift your head up as you come up. As you gain strength. One more time. So here we have our big shape and then we have our small shape. And then we lower the head down. So we've practiced single leg, we've practiced double leg. Now we go into both legs up, they lower down, and they lift. Here we go. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders back up. So again, we bend the spine. Now we take the hands behind the head. So interlace the fingers, hands behind the head, and then extending the legs up towards the ceiling. So here we are, legs at a 90. Elbows are in your periphery. We lower the legs down 1 inch or 2, and we lift the legs back up. We want to try to avoid swinging, right? Which is that temptation, because the brain says, oh, well, I know an easier way. You just swing your leg back up. But that other principle of Pilates is control. And fun fact, Pilates wasn't always called Pilates. When Mr. Pilates was alive, it was called Contrology. Oh, and back up. From here, we move into crisscross. So we bend the knees, the heels come again right to your seat. Extend your left leg away from you and twist to your right knee. We switch. We switch. So as you come in, you're keeping that heel to your seat, knee close to the body, moving through the rib cage, moving through the middle of your spine, taking your head and your eyes with you as you cross to one side and then cross to the other. One more time. Coming back to center, hold. Heels to the bum, knees right into the body. From here, we move into the scissors. So you're going to extend the legs back up. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling and take your hands to your hamstrings. Can you shimmy yourself up 1 extra inch? There you go, great. So your right leg is going to lower down, again in line with your hip. Both hands come to the hamstring. Now, elbows wide, you can stay here, or you slide your hands up towards the ankle and you pull the leg towards you. Yep. And you're gonna pull 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We get ready, we switch. So you pull the right leg, the left leg is in line with the hip 3 times. 1. We pull 2. We pull 3. We switch. 1 more time, each side. Here we go. We pull 1, 2, 3. Switch and pull 1, 2, and 3. Both legs back up towards the ceiling. Both hands at the backs of the legs. Slide the hands to the hamstrings. Bend the knees, heels to the seat. Lower your head. Arms down. 1 foot to the floor. Other foot to the floor. We're going to move into do some sidelining. I'm going to sway the knees and the hips over to the right. And then meet me on your right side. So I'm going to roll over and extend your right arm all of the way out and bring your head down on your right arm. In terms of your legs, extend them. And when you look down, you want to see your feet. So I'm going to swing the legs more to the front edge of the mat. And then in terms of the position of that left arm, elbow at the hip, hand down towards around your chest. Yep. Now from here, we're going to lift the top leg up in line with the hip. And then you're going to pick up the bottom leg to meet it. Oh. And then lower both legs down. If you start to feel yourself rocking back, you lean forward into that arm. Lift your top leg, lift your bottom leg. Together, we go down. Lift top leg, pull, lift bottom, and lower down. Last time like this, and then we layer on. We lift, oh, and we lower down together. Okay, now we take something away. Let's take that left arm up towards the ceiling. And we lift the top leg, we lift the bottom. We lower both legs down. I know, not easy. I roll around all the time when practicing this. Lifting top leg, lift bottom, and then both legs to the ground. Last time, we pick up the top leg. We pick up the bottom leg. And we lower down. We take that left hand and elbow back down to the mat. We bend the knees. We take the feet to the back edge of the mat. We lift the top knee. We lift the top foot. That's it. Now from here, you're going to take your top knee down to tap the bottom. And then you're going to lift up. Oh, and down. So knee to knee, and then lift up. Pull. Knee to knee, and reach up. Oh, I just had a really good hip crack there. Down and up. Down and up. So we'll go 2 more times here. We go up, up, and pull down. Last time, up and down. Lower foot to foot. From here, we'll practice a one-arm push-up to transition ourselves. Pick the head up off of your right bicep, and then take your right hand to the left shoulder, and then pop your head down. Take that long inhale in. Longer exhale out. You're going to press into that left hand. Up we get. Yeah. And then your right hand comes down to the mat. Walk your hands in. All we're going to do before we transition is pop the knees up. So we lift the knees up. Left hand comes around to the shins, and we lower the legs back down. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Right hand behind the head. Press the back of your skull into your hand. Imagine a wire behind your nose being pulled back. Now, we curl in towards the knees. So we go down, down, down. When we come up, and then we rotate. So we twist towards the right. We come down. We come back up. And we twist. Oh, last time. Coming in to your small shape. Coming up into your bigger shape. Head, neck, and shoulders back to center. Right arm up, right arm down by your side. Switch the position of your head and your feet. So swing your legs around. So we can practice our side lying on the left. Left arm extended out. You have your left ear down on the left arm. Extending your legs out, so when you look down, you can see your legs. I like to have the right elbow at the hip, the hand down around the chest, and then leaning into the arm so that we're not rocking back. Okay, so first we practice with the hand down. We lift the top leg up. We lift the bottom leg up. We lower both legs down. We lift top leg up. We lift bottom leg up. We lower down. Last time like this. We pick up top leg. We pick up bottom leg. And together we lower down. All right. So now we take the right arm up towards the ceiling. And we lift, top leg up. We lift bottom leg up. And we lower down. We lift top leg up. We lift bottom leg up. And we lower down. Last time like this. We pick up. We pick up. We lower down together. Elbow back at the hip, hand down, bending the knees, taking your feet to the back edge of the mat. We're going to lift the top knee, and then as well, lift the foot. Let's take the foot up even higher towards the ceiling, as now we're rotating the hip. So we're going to take the top knee down to meet the bottom knee, and then we lift up. We take the top knee down to meet the bottom, and we lift back up. Down, down, up, up. So it's equal parts work. It's work as we go down. It's also work to go up. That's it. 2 more times. We come down together. We come up together. Last time. We come down together. And we go up together. And then we lower the knee down. We lower the foot down. We pick the head up. Left hand to the right shoulder. Right hand stays down to the mat. Lower your head down for a moment. Take your long inhale in. Long, full exhale out. Press the right hand to the ground. And we go up. And up. And up. Left hand down the mat. We walk the hands in. Lift the knees up. Your right hand and right arm comes around to your shins. And we lower the legs down. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Left hand behind the head. I like to have the hand down at the there's like a groove at the back of your neck called your occipital nerve. It's like the perfect placement for your hand. Press your head back into your hand. And we go down towards the knees. So here's our smaller shape. And then we're coming up and adding rotation. So we go up, 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 looking up to the ceiling on the left side of your room, and then coming down, up and twist. In and down, yeah, you got it. Up and twist. Last time here. Down together, up and twist. Head, neck, and shoulders back to center. Left arm up. Left hand down to the mat. Transition onto all fours. So we go back to 4-point kneeling. Flex your ankles, curl your toes. Finding your neutral. Hover your knees up off the mat. Pressing the ground away. Again, neck stays nice and long. From here, shoulder blade push-ups. So we're going to lower our breastbone and bring our shoulder blades together. Lift the breastbone up and broaden the shoulder blades. So we're protracting and retracting. Arms stay straight-ish. Shoulder blades come together. And back up. One more time. down, up. From here, plank. One leg, other leg. Isolated hold. Now we're going to start to move through it. So you rock your heels back, forward. Rock your heels back, and rock your heels forward. Last time, rock your heels back, and rock your heels forward. Now, you're coming up into a pike. So, bum, hips up, head in. Now we move into downward facing dog. So you anchor your heels, look to your hands, press the ground away, and then pedal. So you send one heel down as you bend your opposite knee and switch. And switch for 3 and 2 and 1. And then anchor both heels down to the ground. Walk your hands to your feet. There isn't a protocol. It's however many times it takes for your hands to come to your feet. Take an edge off the low back. So bend your knees. Let your head be really heavy. And then let's keep our knees bent, but come up halfway. So coming up halfway, so your arms are sort of dangling just over your kneecaps. Now, as you reach your arms up towards the ceiling, your legs will straighten as you come all of the way up. And then we'll do that same thing. So we'll go down halfway with our legs straight, and then take your hands to your feet as you bend your knees. Walk back up to plank. Press the ground away. Yes. Lift your right leg up in line with your hip. Rock your left heel back and forward. Leg pull. Last time, rock the heel back, rock it forward, and lower your right leg. Press the ground away, left leg lifts in line with the hip. We rock the right heel back first, then forward, and back, and forward. Last time, back, and forward. Left leg back down to meet the right. Take the right knee to the ground. Not done. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Now, you're going to pick up your right knee and your right foot. Whew. You're going to take your right leg, kick it behind you. Bring it in. Lower to the ground. Press the ground away. Dynamic strength. Lift. Extend. Bend. Lower. Last time like this. Lift. Knee and foot. Extend. Bend. Lower. 3 push-ups. 1. Right back up. 2. Right back up. 3. Right back up. Pick up that right knee, right foot. Take it back behind you. Lower it down, back in plank. Left knee down and left top of foot down. 3 push-ups. 1. Back up. 2. Yes. And back up. Last time. Down and back up. Good. Here we go. We pick up the left knee, left foot. We extend behind. We bend. We lower. We lift. We kick. We bend. We lower. We keep the arms straight. This last time, we lift the knee, lift the foot, kick it back, bend in, lower down. Now you're gonna take your right knee, bring it in to meet the left. Come up to high kneeling. Okay, so now left leg is going to extend away from you. Arms out to your teeth. Right hand down to the mat. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to now lift the left leg up. I'm just gonna move a little bit, okay. All right, so left leg is up, left arm is up. You're going to take your leg behind you and your left arm to the floor. So your left hand touches the ground, your eyes are looking at the arm, and your leg is behind you. Now, your leg is gonna swing forward and your chest opens, your arm reaches to the back. You're looking up to the ceiling. You pull your arm back, or pardon me, your leg back, and your arm forward, head down. Moving in opposition. Leg in front, arm back, chest open, head up. Leg back, arm forward, hand down. Last time here. Leg swings forward, arm goes back, chest opens, head up. Now, left leg is going to go back, center, down to the ground. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Left hand behind the head. Press your head back. Lift. Leg up. Flex your foot. Pulse. Up and down. Up and down. We go for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Foot to the floor, arm up to the ceiling. Press yourself up, arms to a T. Yes. Arms come down, left leg comes in. Right leg out to the side. Arms out, left hand down, right arm up, right leg up. Okay, so you're going to take your leg back behind you, and your arm and your hand and your chest are reaching towards the ground. Then your leg swings forward and you open your chest, you look up to the ceiling, arm reaches behind you. Opposite, pull the leg back, hand to the ground. Woo. And then we kick the leg forward, we twist. We twist. We twist. Last time. From here, you're going to take your right hand and right arm up to the ceiling and take it behind your head. Take that right leg, center. Flex your foot, pulse. Up and down. Up and down. Having that wire behind the nose, head being pulled back. We go for 3. And 2. 1. Right foot to the floor, right arm up towards the ceiling. Caress yourself. Back up. Arms down. Right leg in. Let's go back to all fours. Flex your ankles, curl your toes. Hover the knees. Back up. We clam. Knees out and in. Keep pressing the ground away. Spine staying in neutral. Neck stays long. So if you imagine your spine like a hose and there aren't any kinks in the hose, we go for 3. We're gonna go for 2. And then this last time. From here, walk your hands to your feet. Bring your bum to your heels. That's it. Reach one arm in front of you, in line with your shoulder, followed by the other. We're going to practice coming up to standing. So we come up, up, and up. Lower your heels down to the ground. Reach your arms back up towards the ceiling. Roll down halfway, legs stay straight. So it's really working the middle of your spine. And then bending the knees and taking your hands closer to your feet. Can you let your head become heavier? Keeping your knees bent. Ground your left hand to the mat. Right arm up towards the ceiling as you twist. Now from here, can you straighten your right leg? Bend your right knee, right arm comes back. Both knees are bent. Let's practice that again. Right arm up towards the ceiling, and then straighten your right leg. Bend the right knee, right arm comes down. We switch. Left arm up towards the ceiling, straighten the left leg. Bend the left knee, left arm comes back, eyes follow. Straighten the left leg as you lift. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Bend the left knee, arm comes down. One last time, sweep, rotate, lift the left arm and straighten the left leg. Bend the left knee, left arm comes back. From here, walk your hands back out, all fours. Swing the legs to the side, reach your arms up in line with your shoulders and hip drive forward. Come back down and have a seat. Arms out to the side, legs come back. So if you recall, one of the very first exercises we did where we were flossing and swaying side to side, yeah? Remember? Yep. And then we did it again and we had our arm up, right? Okay, so we're gonna finish it with the last element, which will be lifting our hips up. And that'll close us out, okay? So we have our feet, edges or even wider than the edges of your mat. Arms down by our sides, sort of in line with our hips. Sway the knees and the hips over to the right. Left arm comes up and you pick your hips up. Up, up, up. You can gaze, look up at that left hand. You can also gaze and look at your right hand. And then you're gonna come back. So the left arm swings and sweeps, bum goes back. We sway to the other side. Right arm comes up, the hips come up. Up, up, up. We look up at the right hand. We look down at the left hand. And we lower the hip and the arm comes back. One more time each side. We sway, we come up, 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 gaze, look up. Look down and come back. Last time here. The legs go over. The arm sweeps up. The hips come up. We look up at the hand. We look down at the hand. And then we bring the hip back and the arm back. Bring the feet hip width distance apart. Arms out in front. Roll down. Bring the knees right in towards the body. Wrap your arms around your legs. And rock side to side. Thank yourself for carving this time out of your Tuesday morning to move, explore, strengthen, neutralize the movement. Arms down by your sides, one foot to the floor, other foot to the floor. We'll get you to standing to go about your day. Sway the knees and the hips. I'm choosing to the right just because I have a little bit more room. Arms up towards the ceiling. Lift your head up. Roll over to the side. So I'm rolling over to the right side. Coming up, up, up. Walking the hands in. Bringing the knees, feet, hands behind me, behind you, right? Behind you, in line with your hips, because you're gonna pick your bum up, any amount, yeah. And then you're going to take your left arm, left hand in front of left foot. And then a right hand in front of right foot. And press yourself all of the way up. Take your time. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Long inhale in. Long exhale out, arms open. And friends, we're done. Thank you so much.